Jack Della Maddalena's championship reign will not be looked on too fondly as of now after he loses the belt to Islam Makhachev in the UFC 322 headliner. This was a tough out for Della Maddalena. He pretty much had no success at any point of this fight over the course of 25 minutes, which is very tough for him. He showed some heart. He did not give up before the final bell when maybe he could have rolled over and allowed Makhachev to take that belt a little bit sooner, but he did not do that, and this is going to be a tough learning lesson for him. Curious to hear his thoughts on the fallout of all this and what he did wrong, but this is one where he's going to have to kind of figure out what he wants to do going forward, because there is a number of guys at the top of this welterweight division who are capable of doing that exact same thing or similar to him. He avoided it against Belal Muhammad for the most part, but Makhachev was able to take it to another level here, and I think we're going to have to find out that answer sooner than later. I think the fight that makes sense coming off this card is for him to fight Sean Brady. We saw Brady lose to Michael Morales in the main card bout in the first round, and for him that was a tough loss, and I think you go back to the drawing board, and I think given this fight and how it played out, if you're Sean Brady, you're pretty high on that matchup, and you see what Makhachev was able to do on the ground. And if you're Jack, you got to look at that one as a prove it moment and show that you can beat this style and that you can get your way back up there. So if he's able to beat Sean Brady and stop some takedowns or do better on the grappling sequences, then maybe we see that he's improved. Still only 29 years old, a lot of potential here, but this has got to be a deflating moment for Jack Della Maddalena. Of course, he reached the pinnacle of the sport in being a UFC champion, but now it's going to be a tough way up there because this division is excellent and there's a lot of very good guys. So I would gladly see him fight anyone ranked in the top 10, but for my money, the timelines add up, and I think a matchup with Sean Brady sometime in the first quarter of 2026 would be a pretty logical fight going forward.